ETFs is probably a term, and you've probably seen them as the biggest developments in crypto history. And it isn't just hype. Crypto ETFs show how traditional finance are no longer at odds. They're increasingly connected, making crypto easier and more accessible for everyday investors. Today we're talking about crypto ETFs and how ZBEC network is perfectly positioned to get a spot ETF for big institutional investors. So let's take a look. ETF stands for Exchange Traded Fund. It's a type of investment fund designed to track the performance of a specific asset or group of assets. The idea is simple. You can invest in something without having to own it directly. Picture it like this. Instead of buying a single stock, you can buy a slice of a basket filled with assets. That basket could be stocks, bonds, or commodities like gold. Because ETFs are listed on stock exchanges, you can trade them just like shares. You get liquidity, transparency, and diversification all in one. Traditional ETFs have been around since the 1990s and have grown into a multi-trillion-dollar industry, covering almost every sector you can imagine. Getting them from crypto, though, was a long journey. Financial firms pushed for this for years, arguing they would offer investors a safer, regulated way to gain exposure to digital assets. But what everyone was actually waiting for was an actual spot ETF, one that holds crypto. After years of back and forth with regulators, the breakthrough finally came in January 2024 when the first spot ETFs were approved in the US. While many new crypto ETFs applicants were in motion recently, opening the floodgates for mainstream adoption. It's not just about Bitcoin and Ethereum. Recently, Dogecoin, Solana have had proposals, and XRP came out a few days ago with its spot ETF. This shows how quickly the market is expanding. But what is the point of buying a crypto ETF when you can just buy crypto itself? For most people, it comes down to simplicity. With crypto ETFs, you don't need to open a crypto exchange account or figure out how to store your coins. You can just log into your brokerage and buy it as if there was a stock. It feels familiar, it's straightforward, and because it's a regulated product, it gives many investors peace of mind. With the asset to yourself, you can do much more with it. You can stake it, you can transfer it, you can use it across wider crypto ecosystem, and because crypto markets never close, you can trade it 24/7, unlike ETFs, which can only be traded in stock market hours. ETFs also comes with management fees, and you can't use the underlying crypto for anything beyond investment. But in return, you get simplicity and added oversight of securities regulation. Direct crypto trading is also regulated depending on the exchange, but ETFs comes with an extra layer of compliance that appeals to some investors. Even if crypto ETFs aren't for you, there's no denying the benefits they bring. They increase awareness and trust. They bring investors who might never have touched crypto before for the first time, and ultimately it adds liquidity and demand to the broader market for big institutional investors. So all of this strengthens the case of crypto, allowing big institutional adoption to step into crypto for the first time, because it has been unregulated for the longest time. But now we're moving into a more pro-crypto administration and more regulation on the way. And you're probably wondering how ZBEC relates to this. Well, I'm going to play a clip of the team hinting that they are exploring ETFs and it's coming on the way. Take a look.
There's talks around new ETFs launching for the sector, so we are exploring all of this right now.
Okay. Yes. Now, I saw the chatter online about potential exchange-listed products tied to ZBCN. So you can't say anything yet, I assume. About
I'm under wraps right now, but
okay.
let's just say there's a lot of institutional interest in ZBEC right now, as we all know, and certain investors are not set up for digital asset custody. And we've been asked about, what kind of equity-linked structures we can put in place for the token. So it's definitely something on our roadmap, but we're working, trying to find the right platform is critical for us. So we're assessing, the right avenue right now to get some sort of exchange listed product launched.
Another thing I wanted to point out, this was not mentioned anywhere, but shout out to ZBCN man for finding this, as he saw on the wallets on the scan of Falcon X accumulating ZBCN. This raised an eyebrow for the ZBCN community, and no one knew what Falcon X was. But let me explain what Falcon X is as a potential ETF issuer. So what what is Falcon X? Falcon X is an institutional grade digital asset prime brokerage. It provides trading, financing, custody, and market access solutions for digital assets, i.e. cryptocurrencies. The key services they provide is trading across spot derivatives, foreign exchange in crypto spaces. They also emphasize bridging traditional finance and digital assets. So, do they handle ETFs? Well, on their web page under ETF solutions, Falcon states they provide liquidity provision and hedging solutions for ETFs. They do support ETF structures, especially in crypto assets, but their core business is not retail ETF distribution. Their focus is institutional grade customers. But like I said, this is all speculation and nothing is a guarantee, as I do not want to go in further without more confirmation. But I find this quite interesting that this was found randomly on the blockchain. There you have it. In my opinion, I think ZBEC is perfectly positioned getting a spot ETF in the near future because they are more focused institutional grade partnerships. But anyway guys, I'll see you guys in the next one.